Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance. Another Resistance Christmas story down by the Yule log. This time sponsored by contribution from Nikki. And here's Nikki's story. Hey, Ollie. Merry Narcmas. I've just put my children to bed, you may remember from my previous videos that were in the UK, and thought I would take a few minutes to write to you and give you a bit of a story. An update on us. We've now been no contact from my husband's narc mother and enabling father for 7 months, and this is our first no contact Christmas. In the last video you made for me, I asked you what you thought we should do when the narc sent money for the children at Christmas. I was all ready to throw away the cards and allow the children to spend the money, but to my delight they decided to send checks instead of cash. This makes it so easy. I tore the whole lot up and will pretend like it never happened. I can picture her checking her bank account each day, salivating at the screen, rubbing her hands together, and waiting for the moment the checks clear so that she can start telling all her flying monkeys how we're able to take their money but won't let the children see them. Nah, I won't give them that satisfaction. I'm not an idiot. Sending checks was another form of control, right? Yeah, it is. And it's also, and understand what it also is, okay? Sending checks is also an avenue to fuck with you, okay? Because there were checks that I didn't cash from Virginia and other people in Florence, okay? And then they use that, okay? The narc will use an unclear check as an excuse to contact you. Oh, well, I need to know what happened with this check, and I'm going to have to do a stop payment fee, and da-da-da-da-da-da. They're still going to make an issue one way or another. Now, you're better off just not cashing it because it does make it a lot easier. But understand something. The narcissist is going to make an issue over an uncashed check. They always do. That's been my experience. Listen, they don't do anything without planning it out. Yes, they want to see when you cash it, but it also gives them an excuse. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. They didn't cash the check. I don't know if something happened to the money. I don't know if something happened to them. That's what it is. Anyway, I was sitting here thinking about how nice it has been this holiday without them in our lives. And isn't it always? I do not miss their company in any way, shape, or form. It has taken this break of no contact for me to realize how strained and awful it was having to spend time with them at Christmas. I thought I would give a couple of examples because I'll bet some of your subscribers can empathize. Last year, it got to about 4 days before Christmas, and we were invited, more like summoned, to dinner at their house. I always dreaded it. Their house smells like a combination of smoke, chip fat, and wet dog. You're scared to sit down anywhere because you know you'll end up covered in dirt or animal hair. And when you're served up a drink, you had better check the glass before you take a sip. Often not washed, sticky, with bits floating in your drink. You get the idea. Sounds lovely. My mother-in-law has a thing about gifting where she will insist on not wrapping anything up. Is this a narc thing? She hands all gifts out in either the carrier bags they came in, or in the case of last year, a giant black bin sack. Even our children got their gifts, charity shop tat, handed to them in a bin liner. It's just laziness. It's just laziness because you can always do a very nice gift bag. If you can't wrap, like me, I can't wrap. So I like to do nice fancy gift bags. It just makes it a lot easier. Okay? For some reason, I was always just bad at shapes and geometry and things like that. I can't see it. Gift bags, stuff like that, those are cool. What that is about, it's about control. It's about, I don't even have to wrap my gift That's the level of laziness that she's allowed to get away with. Anyway, she announced that she has a gift from my husband, and she tells him how she had better give it to him now because otherwise she won't get any use out of it. My husband and I exchanged looks. We knew what was coming was not going to be good. Never is, especially when they have a build-up. She hands him an Asta carrier bag, and he unwraps it. He pulls out a bright blue Christmas sweater, 2 sizes too small for him, and on closer inspection, designed for women. As if that was not enough, the price tag, complete with the reduced sticker, was still attached, and she went on to explain how it was so cheap because one of the bells had fallen off. What? She gave this to a man? Something with a sewn-on bell? It doesn't surprise. Oh, God. It's they want to see what fucking bullshit they can get away with. I mean, this is something my mother did, and Virginia did with their gifts, where my mother would say, "Oh, I was always so intent on whether you liked the gifts." No, you were intent because you were waiting for me to call you out on what fucking bullshit it is. Who wants 4 pairs of the same bathing suit in 4 different colors for Christmas from the clearance center of the Newark Bambergers? Oh, I was so intent because you were waiting for me to call you out on this 50-cent bullshit. Same deal. They know they're gonna. With your mother-in-law, this is just fucking sheer brazenness. Who's gonna fucking stop me? Looking back, this is the sort of gifting she did. Birthday presents for me would sometimes be a bottle of cheap shampoo, and she would always leave the tags on. What is this all about? She's telling you what you're worth. Listen, they use the holidays to tell you what you're worth. They just leave it on there. 50 cents out of the fucking clearance center. Okay? $1 share. They're telling you what you're worth. Not a whole hell of a lot. Disclaimer, if you are about to eat, please close your ears for the next minute. Oh, awesome. I can't wait for this. You know what? I think this might actually need some background music. Hold on. Wrong remote. Let's see if that works. Christmas dinners were always awful. She would constantly try to pick fights with my husband. He would be sitting minding his own business. She would pick a fight, wait for him to react, and then announce to everyone that he was ruining yet another family occasion. Around the dinner table, with everyone now tense and on eggshells, she would start to lighten the mood by talking about how she'd been suffering with terrible diarrhea. Oh boy, diarrhea at Christmas. And I don't just mean a fleeting comment, I mean the whole story. At one point, I was told as I held a fucking roast potato to my mouth that she'd had such a bad illness that she was shitting herself on the bathroom floor while she was sick in the toilet, and that the dog tried to eat it. Well, Merry Christmas, everybody! You want seconds? You want some gravy on that for that potato? Well, fast forward to this year. Today we stayed home, Today we stayed home just us and our 2 kids, and we enjoyed and relaxed a happy day. Well in between my children trying to kill each other, they're 5 and 7, say no more. We did not miss them at all. We very almost escaped the whole day without even so much as a mention until my husband's twin sister, who has a gray rock relationship with them, texted my husband to say that their dad had been in the hospital on Saturday with a swollen tongue and mouth. But now he is home and is okay now. A swollen tongue and mouth. I hope he didn't try to get in on his mom's diarrhea with the dog. Okay, I hope it wasn't a reaction to that. That would be a Christmas miracle. Why would she send that message on Christmas Day? I can understand why she would tell my husband about it at some point, but why today? If he was in the hospital on Saturday, why wait until Christmas Day 2 days later? It makes no sense. Anyway, we ignored the text. We've learned to say nothing to my sister-in-law in case it gets back to them. Good idea. I don't want to talk about them, and I don't want to give them any reason to talk to us. Enjoy the rest of your day. Love to you and Charlene. Nikki, why wait until Christmas Day? Why not? Why not? Just to deliberately wreck your fucking day. Just to deliberately wreck your fucking day. That's what they do. That's what they do. Oh, what a woman. Just disgusting. This is what it's like. So this is what you end up missing out on, everybody. This is the type of horror shows you end up missing out on when you leave these people. When you go away. Understand something. Everything about this woman and these people has a meaning. There's a reason why they sent a check, because it gives them an excuse to continue the abuse. Period. So, thank you so much for your donation and your Christmas story down next to the Yule log. I hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, or a Facebook live chat, or you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general because it's Christmas and this channel is sponsored 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all of this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been The Narcissistic Resistance.